Hello, guys. Don't mind, Reina and Falcon being right here. I just kind of posing this on the video, but anyways. So, what am I here to talk about exactly? Well, the Evo results for the Evo leaderboard, has been showcased. The results are in, and I want to talk about this. Okay. So, for Street Fighter 6, we have 4,228 entries. For Tekken 8, we got 2,521 entries. For City of the Wolves, 1,576. Guilty Gear Strive, 1,508. Grand Blue Fantasy, 936. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, 570. Under Night in Birth, 547. And MK1, 377 players. That all adds up to 8,541 players, and almost half of them are just competing for SF6. That game is popular on demand, dude. That game is, each passing day that game grows. I swear. You love to see it, man. I love that game, and you just love to see that stuff. And then Tekken 8, number 2, compared to last year, right? If I compare to last year with Tekken 8, it got 4,646 entries. Street Fighter 6 had over 5,265. That's just last year's leaderboard. Guilty Gear had 2,058 entries, while this year it had 1,508. You can really see the difference on each passing year, and MK1 from last year had 645, and this year is 377. So, why do I bring this up? Because, well, Evo is happening next 2 weeks. These are pretty much the results for all these games, and this is obviously not covering the extended lineup, but we're just talking about just the main lineup games. You got Street Fighter being number 1 for the 3rd year in a row. You got Tekken 8 being number 2 already, the second year in a row. And then you obviously see City of the Wolves reaching 1,576 players, taking Guilty Gear out of 3rd place, which is insane. And you can see the difference of how Street Fighter and Tekken kind of dwindled a little bit in numbers. Like, Street Fighter had over 5,000 last year. And don't get me started with Evo Japan. Evo Japan, it had like over 6K, man. Like, it was fucking stacked. Not saying it's stacked, it is stacked as hell in, even in Evo Vegas. So you gotta admit, it is kind of crazy how things are turning out. Now Tekken 8, that game, right? It had 4,000, right? It had 4,646, and it went down to 2,521 players, which it almost lost half of the initial amount of players. Now you can make an argument that the registration took place around January, February, somewhere around that time frame, before season 2. And I feel the numbers definitely dwindled down because of season 2, I feel that definitely had a factor to consider. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, because it definitely does not have the same energy it did last year. Don't get me wrong though, it's still in 2nd place. So obviously it's not going down. And it's definitely a better game to play in the offline atmosphere than playing it online. So yeah, with that being said, let's also talk about Mortal Kombat 1, to be specific. Should we be surprised that it's last place? I mean, let's be for real here. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is beating it by, 200 players, or nearly 200 players. Under Night's beating it. Grand Blue's beating it. Those games are beating MK1. yeah, it wasn't looking good for that game in particular. And then Grand Blue had like over 1,000 entries last year, and it's like now in fifth place rather than fourth place. But you know, still, the point is, it still has a good chunk of players to compete with at Evo Vegas. So this should kind of tell you how people are competing for their particular games in a way that they're competing and there's still love for the game, especially for something like Street Fighter 6, where that game is growing ever before. And then like you got Tyler 1 showcasing it, even with Fatal Fury as well, and you know, more eyes are on that game. You know what I mean? It's really good to see that. And you know, I love Street Fighter, I love Tekken. I want both to be on the same level. And for the most part, I mean, I know I gave season 2 a lot of shit, and trust me, we still do. I mean, the season 2 catastrophe is still ongoing to this very day, and I don't think I have to remind people why. And I knew it was not going to go away anytime soon. But other than that, yeah, for the most part, yes, that is the Evo lineup. These games are gonna be fun to watch. We're gonna have excellent matches to watch because I'm gonna be attending the event. I think I said this already in another video, but I will be attending the event at Evo Las Vegas, and I'm gonna be seeing all these matches go by, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. A monumental moment to enjoy all these matches, and I'm particularly hyped for both Street Fighter and to some degree Tekken. I won't lie, even watching tournaments online is hype as fuck, I can't lie. But yeah, that's the Evo lineup. That's the leaderboard to be exact, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So to recap in total, Street Fighter 6, 4,228, Tekken 8, 2,521, City of the Wolves, 1,576, Guilty Gear Strive, 1,508, Grand Blue Fantasy, 936, MBC 2, 570, Under Night, 547, and MK1, 377. That's your total Evo lineup for the main stage games, and obviously that is not including the other games that are going to be in the extended lineup, which you got your Rivals of Ether, your Blaze Blue, your CVS2s, your VF5s, KOF 15, Samurai Showdown, Guilty Gear XRD, and then KI, Killer Instinct. It's going to be a hype year. It's going to be a hype year at Evo. I can't wait for all the announcements. I can't wait for everything to go by. And I'm excited to meet a lot of my fighting game friends at Evo Vegas. Man, I can't wait, man. Like, I've been wanting to go there for so long, and it's going to be a completely amazing experience, and I just can't wait. So yeah, that's the Evo lineup, guys, for both the main lineup and the extended lineup. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just wanted to bring up the results because, you know, you got Street Fighter doing really well still. Tekken 8, while it's not doing as crazy as it did last year, it's still in second place despite how we feel about Season 2. And then you got Fatal Fury getting pretty good numbers, despite how people say the game has been, you know, dead. And then you got your MK1 being, not surprisingly, dead last. And then overall, you got a lot of the games getting a lot of entries. 8,541. That's quite a lot of people. Quite a lot. Like, holy shit, that's a lot of people. Like, holy fuck. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, guys, enjoy this picture, or me rotating this amazing 2 characters, Falcon Rom and Reina. Enjoy.